Day.
And Milad.
And we're back at you with a new video. So this video is going to be a story time about how my mom and I almost bought the cashier.
And I was there to witness this. So this story is going to be real, it's going to be juicy. And just prepare yourselves because them retailers.
It gets a little, you know, it gets a little rocky.
So here we go.
Stay tuned. This story is about how I almost bought a cashier with my mother. I know that sounds bizarre and strange and all of the weird things that you can possibly think of, but yes, this really happened. So I'm just gonna tell them where it happened at.
Yeah.
It was at H&M. Okay.
H&M.
So for all of
H&M. That's French.
So for all of you from Toronto or familiar with Toronto, you might have heard of a mall called Scarborough Town Centre. So,
STC.
Exactly. So this is a mall that it happened at. It was at STC, at H&M. And yeah, so basically my mom and I decided to go shopping a little. Like we just wanted to grab a few things.
As she always does.
You know, like last minute. And you know what? We were good on this one because usually we're at the mall at like 8:50, 8:55. And they're trying to kick us out, but we got there on time. We got there around 7:30, so it wasn't like we were in anyone's hair or anything like that. Like, we were on time. We had every right to be.
Which, believe me, is very rare.
And it's a good thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
so, you know, you got your stuff.
So we were shopping around, whatever. Me and my mom were like, I think.
And then I met up with her after. She was like in the store, then I came a little bit afterwards because I finished work. So I went to, because I work at H&M Fairview Mall, so I just went there to meet up with her. And then she kind of like.
And you were shopping a little too, so don't.
No, I was doing my thing too. It was payday, you know. So
exactly.
She got her stuff, then.
I picked up like a pair of earrings and like a sweater or something.
Yeah.
My mom grabbed like jeans or something like that, right? So we go, we're shopping, we're like, okay, like I need to make somewhere for 9. I had to go somewhere before it closed at 9. So I'm like, okay, we need to hurry this up, let's go in line. So we're waiting in line, we're waiting, and we're like, okay, this lineup is hella long, like it's taking forever, but you know, like we're getting to the front.
How many cashiers were there?
There are 2.
Oh really? That's
yeah, right? But I'm like, whatever, like it is what it is, retail, whatever, you have to accept it. So we're waiting in line, we're at the front of the line now, and we're waiting, and the cashier that's open, like she just finished with the customer, right? She's fooling around, putting things in the back, and you work at H&M, you know what that means?
I do that too, I'm guilty sometimes when I see someone.
You do that when you don't want to serve someone, you don't want to cash someone out, right? So she's fooling around, fiddling, whatever, and I'm like, okay, is this girl for real? Like, I need to go, like, what is taking so long? So I look at my mom and I'm like, okay, like, why'd she take so long? So long. And I guess, I don't know if she heard me, but like, hurry it up, right? So she finally goes, okay, next customer. I guess she realized she couldn't get rid of us.
Yeah, so, literally.
Yeah, so we go to her. So mind you, there's 2 cashiers. It's a lady, the girl, and a man, or like a boy, or whatever. So I go over to her and I give her my stuff. And this lady is taking my stuff, she's putting it, pushing it in the bag, and I'm like.
She was so aggressive. She was going through a bad thing. Like she didn't even say hi.
She just took my stuff, pushed it in the bag, push. I'm like, do I know you from a past life? Have we fought before? Like,
yeah, she was so rude.
I was so confused. I'm like, you know what? I'm not trying to fight anyone right now. I just need to get to where I need to go.
And she always will put you in check. Like, the fact that she was not looking to fight is like a huge thing.
You know what I mean? Like I'm not in the mood to fight with anyone. I just need to go I needed to go to like the beauty store or something. Something like that.
So she goes like this.
Yeah. So she's pushing stuff in the bag, and I'm like,
okay.
So whatever. I'm like, whatever. She goes and she takes out whatever. I think she cashes us out, right? So she's giving me my money and whatever, slams it, whatever, gives it to me. I'm like, okay, whatever. This lady clearly has a problem with me. I don't know what it is, but let me just let her cash out my mom. So my mom goes to cash out with her next, and I don't tell my mom that she's being rude because like the thing with my mom, when she's in line, she looks around the store and like looks for little things she can grab last minute. So she wasn't paying attention, right? So like she goes next to the lady and she had to return something.
Your mom, right?
Yeah. So my mom, she gives her the bag with the stuff. She's giving her the bag with the stuff, like all of her clothing, whatever, in it, and the lady looks at her and goes, "Take it out of the bag."
Oh hell no!
she looks at Milad, she looks at the bag, and then she looks at the cashier. She's like, is there something wrong with your hands?
She said that, right? Yeah, I remember. Okay, she said that.
She's like, is there something wrong with your hands? And the lady, she's just like, you need to take it out of the bag. Like, she doesn't even acknowledge the fact that, like, you know, like, you're being rude here. You don't talk to people like this.
Yeah.
So my mom's about to catch an attitude because you don't want to, like, you tried me, now you're gonna try my mom.
She tried it.
You tried it. So the guy beside her, he was a lot nicer. He's like, oh ma'am, it's procedure. It's actually protocol. This is something that you have to do, right? It's like, it's a part of our job. This is what you're supposed to do. You have to take it out of the bag for, I don't know, for store reasons, right? Milad, you work at H&M, you know.
Yeah. Like, it's procedure, but like, you're supposed to say it first. Like, you're not supposed to just like without telling them. Like, I remember like one time I said, like when they come up to me, like I say, maybe just take it out of the bag, please. And then sometimes I had a request, they're like, for what?
Yeah.
It's just procedure, ma'am. Just, you know, because technically you still own the item. So
exactly.
So like, continue.
So yeah, so basically she's, the other cashier was like, okay, you have to take it out of the bag, man. It's just protocol, like, you know? And my mom was corporate, so she's like, she knows customer service. So she's like, you know what, thank you for telling me that. Thank you for explaining it to me nicely. No problem at all. Because that's the way you talk to human beings. You say it correctly and nicely.
Was it the manager?
No. It was just like just someone that has manners and knows customer service. You know what I mean? So my mom's like, yeah, no problem. She takes it out of the bag, gives it to her, and my mom's like going in for it to get the receipt to give to her to exchange it. She goes, I need the receipt. So I'm like, like she's really going in right now, and I don't know what I did to you.
What are your moms?
My mom just looked at me. My mom looked at me like, and then looked back at her like, okay.
Yeah, like literally.
And my mom, I feel like me and my mom were kind of in the same mood. Like, we weren't trying to fight anyone. We weren't trying to argue with anyone. We just wanted to buy something from each other.
I was just a bystander. I'm like, Lord, this should go down.
No, because we just wanted to buy something, leave, go to the next store, and be happy with our days. Like, we weren't trying to fight no one. We were just shopping.
After she said, I need the receipt, what did your mom say?
So basically, my mom was like, what did my mom say? I just completely blanked out.
Didn't she say, wasn't she like,
so my mom, no.
Boy, if you don't get.
So my mom looked at me like, she's trying it. I'm like, I know she's trying it.
Just do it.
Deal with it. So my mom takes out the receipt and gives her the receipt, right? Thinking that, you know, it's gonna be over. I'm eyeing her because she already gave me the same attitude, so I'm like, you know? So then my mom, whatchamacallit, she's like, okay, whatever, like, gives her the money, pays for it. The girl's pushing it in the bag, pushing, just like she did to me. And I'm like, yo, maybe this is just her aura. Like, maybe this is just how she is, right? So she's pushing, and my mom's like, whatever, she's probably having a bad day. I don't have time to interfere. So my mom's like this, waiting for her change back, right? I think my mom gave her like 2 20s and a 5 or something like that, right? So her change back was like a $5 bill and 2 quarters, something like that, right? So my mom's like this, waiting, and my mom's looking at me, and I think we were like talking or trying to ignore the crazy, you know. So my mom's like this, and the cashier takes a receipt, takes a $5 bill and the 2 quarters,
and that's why.
Drops it on the table, drops the $5 bill on the table, the quarter and the other quarter. Okay, while my mom's hand is like this, mind you, her hand hasn't moved. It's still like this.
It's like
position. My mom looks at me, yo. I'm nursing my mom like this, yo. My mom looks at me.
Here we go.
She goes, we're gonna pretend this is my mom. She goes, she looks down at the table. Put it in my hand.
Put it in my hand.
I'm just like, yo, I swear.
Mama 2.0.
I swear some type of spirit came out of my mouth.
Listen, her mom is so like, when you first meet her, she's so sweet,
you know?
delicate, and kind, and just very bubbly, but.
My mom's like, put it in my hand, and I'm like, a part of me, like, I was mad for my mom, but a part of me wanted to laugh, you know? Like, I was like, oh.
You were probably surprised too. I forgot what your face was. I was just like,
cashier takes it up, she's like, puts it in her hand, right? So my mom's like, she done tried it. My mom's like, no. This is not how it's gonna end, right? So my mom has her hand out like this. She finally put the money in, but my mom has to take her hand back. She's still looking at her hand like, you have no right to treat me with this disrespect. And basically like, my mom went off on her. So then I'm like, obviously like I'm my mother's daughter, so I'm gonna back her up, I'm gonna defend her, and she was giving me attitude too. I didn't have to tell my mom that I was receiving attitude from her, because she did it 50 times worse to my mom. I don't know what she was thinking, but you know. So we're like, hey, you need to calm down. First of all, you have no respect. You work at H&M. You're an employee here. You need to have proper customer service. You know what I mean? You don't treat people this way. I worked retail, and I was taught that when you cash someone out, you take the receipt, you take their change, you put it in their hand, and you say, have a good day. If you don't want to say have a good day, I don't need your have a good day. You need to have a good day.
You click the apply button.
You know what I mean?
H&M.ca/careers.
Exactly. But the least she could have done was put it in her hand, with her hand waiting there. That's rude.
Now we may seem very overdramatic, but basically know how to treat people with respect. Customer service is very important regardless of the occupation. Regardless of the occupation, people.
And honestly, watch who you're treating, watch who you decide
Actions have consequences.
Watch who you decide to let your bad day out on, because it could be someone, she could have gotten someone worse than us, you know what I mean? And that could
there
have
are people worse.
That could have ended off in a really, really bad way. And you know what, it did end off in a bad way, but it could have been worse, so.
There you go, guys. All our story times will always have a little bit of a moral story situation to it, so just wait till the end for that little lesson that we're gonna give you guys.
And honestly, I have so many, I don't know why, but I have so many story times.
We have a lot to share.
Within retail.
Oh, within retail.
Within retail.
Okay.
I've seen girls I've seen a lot, okay?
Yeah. Well, if you guys want to see more of those, please like, comment, subscribe. Tell us what you thought of this video. We would, by all means, love to post more of these.
And Milad, you have a story time.
I have one too on my belt that I'd like to, share with you guys. And again, if you guys want to hear it, please let us know in the comment section. Like, subscribe, share it, tell your friends. We are here to give stories, honey, and we cannot wait for you guys to hear it.
So if you guys have any other suggestions or anything that you really want to hear, leave it in the comments below.
Let us know.
Boy, if you don't get
Okay, guys. Well, we're gonna
Remember
go.
to like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you guys soon.
Have a great day, guys.
Bye.
Daytime's Milad. Peace. So, I mean.